At the outset, I would like to convey my hearty greetings and wishes to each and every one of you on this most significant day in the history of independent India. And I don't have the note titration, but I will only briefly read out so that we can understand what is the significance of this Constitution Day. Constitution is not a mere lawyer's document. It's a vehicle of life. And its spirit is always the spirit of age. That's what Father of Indian Constitution, Baba Saheb Ambedkar said. Constitution Day in India is celebrated on 26th November every year as the Constitution of India, drafted by its chief architect, Baba Saheb Ambedkar, was adopted by the Constituent Assembly of India on 26/11/1949, and it came into force on 26/1/1950. The Constitution Day is observed to spread the importance of the Constitution of India and how it is useful in maintaining the unity and integrity of the country in spite of divergent cultures, regions, languages and social divisions such as vicious caste discrimination. And the Constitution of India is the supreme law of the land, and our social and economic, political, legal systems have to run in accordance with the provisions of the Constitution of India. Baba Saheb Ambedkar was the chief architect of the Indian Constitution, ensuring it included essential principles like justice, equality and freedom. He advocated for the inclusion of fundamental rights, protecting the rights and freedoms of all citizens. Moreover, Baba Saheb Ambedkar himself, being a legal luminary and a strong advocate for social justice, ensured provisions for the protection and upliftment of marginalized communities, women and minorities in the Constitution. And he brought his vast knowledge and experience as a social reformer, economist and a legal scholar to the drafting process. He emphasized the importance of democracy and the rule of law in the new Constitution. The creation of Constitution Day is also meant to remember the sacrifice and sincere efforts made by Baba Saheb Ambedkar in bringing a best written Constitution in the world, for which he is rightly called as Father of Indian Constitution. This is also a way by which we can pay rich tributes to the Father of Indian Constitution and spread his ideals of liberty, equality and fraternity, which are the essence of the preamble of the Constitution of India. The celebration of Constitution Day was held to ignite the lamp of knowledge in the minds of our new generations by enabling them to understand the importance of Indian Constitution and its foundation, respect it and follow it in the right spirit by awakening to their fundamental rights and duties. It also makes us to aware of the current happenings where democratic, secular and socialist objectives of the Constitution of India are being undermined to protect it from the distortion and dilution. Earlier, as we know well, that 26th November was being celebrated as a national holiday right from 1979, because everybody thought, even all our legal fraternity thought, that it is our bounden duty to spread the knowledge of the Constitution to the people of India and to protect it from the hegemonic authoritarian forces. So, however, since 2015, it is rechristened as the Constitution Day. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the government, and my humble appeal to all of you is what the National Constitution Day, or otherwise called as National Law Day. National Law Day was described by Honorable Justice P.N. Bhagavati on 26/11/1985 by saying that, being advocates, it is in the fitness of things that the day on which the Constitution endorsed and implemented to be celebrated as a law day is to emphasize and highlight the fundamental role of the law in the society and to remind ourselves of the sublime purpose which the law is intended to serve in a republic, democratic India, governed by the rule of law. The real purpose in celebrating the Constitution Day or the Law Day is to rededicate ourselves, being advocates, rededicate ourselves to the cardinal principles which form the solid foundation as declared in the preamble on which the Constitution edifice is founded and erected. So, my friends, let us take a pledge on this day to protect the Constitution by reading out the preamble of the Constitution. Let us all please join with me. I will read and you also please read it. The Constitution. We the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, democratic republic, and to secure all its citizens justice, socio-economic, and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status, and opportunity, and to promote them all, to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. What do we mean by this? We, the people of India, ourselves drafted, authored, and enacted and dedicated, gave it to ourselves. So it is the people of India ultimately the sovereigns under the Indian Constitution. But what we are witnessing today, that is most important. The Constitution is being attacked by the hegemonic forces, by the authoritarian forces, and it is the right time that all advocates should arise and awake to our bounden duty of to protect the Constitution from these tendencies, because the tide of authoritarianism, rising tide of authoritarianism is we are witnessing today in all parts of life. In all parts of life, political, and Baba Sahib Ambedkar said, the Constitution, and it is a very Constitution, it is a very effective instrument to keep this country united in peace times and war times. But if the Constitution fails, it is not the Constitution's wrong. It is a wrong of the people who are called to elect, who are elected to implement the Constitution. So the Constitution is always good, provided the people who are called to implement it and who are elected by the people are good to implement it. Otherwise, it becomes bad because the people who are elected, who are in the power, are bad. So what we are witnessing, and we must see that this is the right occasion for the legal fraternity to watch the developments which are going on, because there are tremendous efforts to dilute the Constitution and to change the Constitution and to bring an authoritarianism into the practice. That is happening in the country. So it is the right time for all of us to not only celebrate Constitution Day for namesake, but it is our bounden duty to rededicate ourselves to the ideals for which the Constitution of India is framed and being enforced, and as enshrined in the preamble of the Constitution. So my friends, on this occasion, once again, I wish you a happy Constitution Day, and I also hope that we will rededicate ourselves to the ideals of the Constitution. Thank you. Thank you.